A week of emotional highs and lows in Port Charles, November 18 to 22, 2024. The week of November 18, 2024, in General Hospital promises a roller coaster of emotions, shocking revelations, and heartfelt moments. As the residents of Port Charles gather to bid farewell to Sam McCall, the town is rife with tension, secrets, and a glimmer of hope. From Lucky Spencer's life-changing surprise to Alexis Davis's vow for justice, here's an in-depth look at the upcoming week's twists and turns. Friday, November 22, Molly's shocking bombshell and Ava's unease. Closing the week, Molly Lansing Davis delivers devastating news to her sister Christina Corinthos Davis. This revelation could shift the course of events in Port Charles, raising questions about how Christina will handle the blow. Meanwhile, Ava Jerome's anxiety is palpable, perhaps linked to her newfound alliance with Lucas Jones earlier in the week. Stella Henry steps in to support TJ Ashford, offering words of wisdom and encouragement as he faces his own struggles. Jason Morgan seeks counsel from Dante Falconeri, reflecting his determination to protect his family while navigating the aftermath of Sam's death. Meanwhile, Mac and Felicia Scorpio step up to offer support to Sasha Gilmore Corbin, showing once again that the Scorpios remain pillars of strength in times of crisis. As the week ends, the fates of key residents hang in the balance, setting the stage for new developments. Thursday, November 21, Michael's confession and Kai's bold move. The week takes an emotional turn as Michael Corinthos confides in Sasha Gilmore about the turmoil in his marriage to Willow Tate. His vulnerability sparks speculation about whether this could reignite feelings between Michael and Sasha, further complicating an already tense dynamic. Elsewhere, Jason remains resolute in his quest for justice, refusing to back down despite mounting obstacles. Kai Taylor surprises Trina Robinson, an act that could hint at redemption or serve as a catalyst for unexpected drama. Christina Corinthos Davis expresses gratitude to Jocelyn Jacks, suggesting that Jocelyn has played a pivotal role in helping her cope with recent events. Meanwhile, Dante considers his next steps, potentially signaling a major shift in his personal or professional life. Wednesday, November 20, Alexis Davis's pledge and Elizabeth's discovery. Midweek, Alexis Davis makes a heartfelt vow, perhaps tied to uncovering the truth about Sam's death. Her resolve adds a layer of intrigue, as fans speculate whether her promise will lead to justice or heartbreak. Jason Morgan shares a poignant conversation with his son Danny, offering a glimpse into their shared grief and Jason's struggle to balance fatherhood with his drive for vengeance. Elizabeth Baldwin receives alarming news, which could be linked to Sam's autopsy or a separate bombshell altogether. Meanwhile, Molly Lansing Davis exposes Rick Lansing's plan, igniting further conflict within her family. Christina and Dante's shared determination for justice indicates that Sam's passing has united them in a common cause, hinting at a deeper storyline unfolding. Tuesday, November 19, a tearful goodbye to Sam. Tuesday sees the residents of Port Charles come together for Sam McCall's funeral, an event that promises to be both heart-wrenching and cathartic. Alexis leans heavily on her daughters, Molly and Christina, who rally around her in a display of family solidarity. As the town says its final goodbye to Sam, the atmosphere is heavy with grief, underscoring the profound impact she had on those around her. Lucas Jones and Ava Jerome find common ground, offering a rare moment of connection amid the sorrow. Their interaction hints at an evolving dynamic that could play a significant role in future storylines. The funeral serves as a turning point, not only for Sam's loved ones but also for the broader Port Charles community as they navigate life after her loss. Monday, November 18, Lucky's surprise and family drama unfolds. The week begins with a pivotal moment for Lucky Spencer, who receives an unexpected offer that could alter the course of his life. With his history of running from his problems, this surprise might be the incentive he needs to stay in Port Charles. Meanwhile, Dante Falconeri opens up to Cody Bell, sharing concerns that could foreshadow major decisions ahead. Rick Lansing and Alexis Davis engage in a heated confrontation, reigniting old tensions that add complexity to the week's events. Danny Morgan channels his grief into anger, brutally lashing out at Lucas Jones in an emotionally charged scene. While Lucas bears the brunt of Danny's pain, questions remain about the true circumstances of Sam's death. TJ Ashford, ever the supportive partner, steps up to help Molly Lansing Davis through her struggles, showcasing the strength of their relationship. A week of transformation in Port Charles. The upcoming week in General Hospital is packed with pivotal moments that will shape the lives of Port Charles residents for weeks to come. From Sam McCall's emotional farewell to Lulu Spencer's miraculous awakening, the storylines weave together themes of love, loss, and resilience. As secrets come to light and relationships are tested, fans can look forward to a week of captivating drama and heartfelt moments. Which storyline will leave the deepest mark? Will Alexis Davis's vow for justice uncover the truth about Sam's death? Can Michael Corinthos mend the fractures in his marriage, or will his bond with Sasha reignite old flames? And how will Lulu's awakening reshape her relationships with her loved ones? Only time will reveal the answers as Port Charles navigates another unforgettable chapter. A week of shocking revelations and emotional goodbyes in Port Charles. As Port Charles reels from Sam McCall's untimely passing, a week of dramatic twists and heartfelt moments awaits its residents. From the long-awaited awakening of Lulu Spencer to the fiery confrontations stemming from Sam's death, the coming days promise to test the strength and resilience of the characters as they face grief, mystery, and hope. Tissues ready, a heartfelt farewell to Sam McCall. The funeral of Sam McCall is set to be a deeply emotional gathering, uniting family and friends in their shared grief. Alexis Davis, overwhelmed with sorrow, is seen in a sneak peek confiding, "I don't think I can get through this today." Fortunately, her daughters, Molly Davis and Christina Corinthos, will be at her side, offering unwavering support. The day promises to be a poignant moment not just for Sam's loved ones but also for the residents of Port Charles, who have lost a vibrant and beloved member of their community. The mystery of Sam's death, what will the autopsy reveal? While Sam's loved ones say their goodbyes, questions about her death linger. Christina and Dante Falconeri are determined to seek justice, believing there may be more to her sudden passing than meets the eye. Meanwhile, Elizabeth Baldwin receives alarming news, possibly the findings of Sam's autopsy. Could it be that Sam's death was caused by an undiagnosed medical condition? Or worse, was her life intentionally cut short? The mystery surrounding her death adds tension and intrigue to the already heavy atmosphere in Port Charles. Family tensions boil over, Danny confronts Lucas. Amid the grief, emotions run high as Danny Morgan, Sam's son, lashes out at Lucas Jones, blaming him for his mother's death. Danny's anger reflects the pain of a young boy grappling with a loss he cannot fully comprehend. However, Lucas's innocence in the matter leaves questions about where the real blame lies. The release of the autopsy report could exonerate Lucas or reveal shocking new details that implicate someone else entirely. These tense interactions show how grief can fracture even the closest relationships. Michael Corinthos faces a crisis of conscience. While Port Charles mourns Sam, Michael Corinthos finds himself turning to Sasha Gilmore for comfort. Still heartbroken over Willow Corinthos' affair with Drew Kane, Michael leans on Sasha in a moment of vulnerability. However, his closeness to Sasha raises questions of its own. Shouldn't Michael feel some guilt over his past infidelity with her? This storyline not only delves into Michael's internal conflicts but also hints at the ripple effects of betrayal and heartbreak in his relationships. A miracle amid the mourning, Lulu Spencer awakens. In the midst of Sam's funeral preparations, an extraordinary event shakes Port Charles. Lulu Spencer awakens from her 4-year coma. For her mother, Laura Collins, and ex-husband, Lucky Spencer, this is nothing short of a miracle. Their joy is palpable, but the moment is bittersweet. Lulu must grapple with the realization that she has missed years of her life, including pivotal moments with her loved ones. The emotional weight of her awakening promises to add a layer of complexity to her return to the fold. Kai Taylor's surprise and the Scorpios' steadfast support. Elsewhere in Port Charles, Kai Taylor makes a surprise move that catches Trina Robinson off guard. This development hints at possible redemption for Kai, whose relationship with Trina has faced significant challenges. Meanwhile, Mac and Felicia Scorpio step up to support Sasha Gilmore as she navigates her own struggles. Their steadfast presence underscores the strength of community ties in Port Charles, where even in the darkest moments, individuals come together to uplift one another. Jason Morgan stands firm in the face of adversity. As chaos swirls around him, Jason Morgan remains a steady presence. True to form, Jason stands his ground, offering strength to those who need it most. Whether it's protecting his family or pursuing justice for Sam, Jason's resilience anchors the unfolding drama. His unyielding determination ensures that, despite the turmoil, the search for answers will continue. A community united by love, loss, and hope. This week in Port Charles is a testament to the highs and lows of life, where moments of profound sorrow are balanced by glimmers of hope. The funeral of Sam McCall is sure to be a tearful goodbye, but Lulu Spencer's awakening offers a reminder of the unexpected miracles that can arise even in the darkest times. As secrets unravel and relationships are tested, the residents of Port Charles will need to rely on each other more than ever. Through it all, the town's enduring spirit shines, proving that even in grief, life goes on. A deep dive into Maurice Benard's journey with mental health and friendship. Maurice Benard, the beloved General Hospital star known for portraying Sonny Corinthos, has always been candid about his struggles with bipolar disorder. Over the years, he has become a vocal advocate for mental health awareness, using his personal experiences to connect with others. This year, Benard opened up about how his co-stars Jonathan Jackson and Steve Burton played pivotal roles in helping him navigate a particularly challenging period. Faith and friendship, finding strength in unity. In a revealing episode of his State of Mind podcast, Maurice Benard reflected on the powerful support he received from Jonathan Jackson and Steve Burton earlier this year. According to Benard, the three shared a moment of spiritual connection, turning to prayer to find solace during a dark time. Prayer truly has an impact. I felt a shift in my well-being, Benard shared. For 2 days, the trio focused on prayer, which gave Benard some much-needed relief from his chaotic state. However, his struggles didn't end there. Benard admitted to consulting around 25 doctors, trying to stabilize himself, but those 2 days of prayer were a crucial turning point. The experience underscored the value of community, faith, and friendship in his recovery. A reunion rooted in history, Maurice Benard and Jonathan Jackson. Jonathan Jackson, who first joined General Hospital in 1993 at the age of 11, recently returned to the show after nearly a decade away. During his appearance on State of Mind, Jackson and Benard reminisced about their decades-long friendship. Despite Jackson's youth when he started on the show, Benard recalled their deep conversations and the maturity Jackson exhibited even as a child actor. Now in his 40s, Jackson balances his acting career with his personal life as a husband to former GH co-star Lisa Voltaggio and a father to their 3 children. His recent return to Port Charles has been warmly received, and his character, Lucky Spencer, has already had impactful moments. In one storyline, Lucky sought advice from Sonny Corinthos about whether to stay in town or leave, mirroring Jackson's real-life decision to commit to a multi-year contract with the show. A look at shared faith, a bond beyond the screen. During the podcast, Benard and Jackson focused less on their professional lives and more on their shared faith, a cornerstone of their enduring bond. While they didn't delve deeply into their soap opera characters, their discussion illuminated the spiritual depth that both actors bring to their personal lives. For Benard, faith has been a lifeline during his struggles, and Jackson's support played a vital role in reinforcing that connection. Their conversation reflected the mutual respect and understanding they've cultivated over the years. Benard even noted that Jackson's work speaks for itself, underscoring the younger actor's talent and dedication. Sonny's breakdown, art imitating life. Earlier this year, Benard portrayed a harrowing storyline on General Hospital, where Sonny Corinthos experienced a mental breakdown after his bipolar medication was tampered with. The scenes, which delved into themes of despair and suicidal ideation, hit close to home for Benard, who lives with bipolar disorder in real life. The emotional toll of portraying such raw moments led to an unplanned hiatus for the actor, as he prioritized his mental health. Benard admitted that filming these scenes was particularly challenging, as Sonny's struggles mirrored his own. The storyline resonated deeply with fans, many of whom praised Benard for his vulnerability and authenticity. While the character of Sonny has since recovered, Benard acknowledged that his personal journey to regain stability was far more complicated. The role of State of Mind in mental health advocacy. Benard's State of Mind series has become a beacon of hope for fans and viewers who grapple with mental health challenges. The YouTube series frequently features guests who share their personal stories, fostering a sense of community and understanding. Jonathan Jackson's recent appearance highlighted the importance of open conversations, as the two actors discussed not only their friendship but also the shared values that have helped them navigate life's trials. Through State of Mind, Benard continues to inspire others by showing that vulnerability and strength can coexist. His openness about consulting multiple doctors, leaning on prayer, and finding solace in his friendships offers a multifaceted view of mental health recovery. Steve Burton's quiet strength, a steady source of support. While Jonathan Jackson's role in supporting Bernard has been prominently discussed, Steve Burton's presence was equally impactful. As a longtime co-star and friend, Burton provided a calming influence during Bernard's turbulent time. The two share a deep connection forged through years of working together on General Hospital. Burton's quiet support, coupled with their shared moments of prayer, gave Bernard the strength to persevere. Bernard's gratitude for both Burton and Jackson is evident, as he credits their solidarity with helping him move forward during one of the most difficult periods of his life. A legacy of resilience and advocacy. Maurice Bernard's journey this year serves as a powerful reminder that even those who seem the strongest can face immense challenges. His willingness to share his experiences, both on and off screen, has made him a relatable figure for fans and a fierce advocate for mental health. By turning to his friends, faith, and professional resources, Bernard has not only found his way back to stability but also strengthened his commitment to helping others. As he continues to share his story through State of Mind, his message remains clear: no one has to face their struggles alone. This year has been one of growth, resilience, and reconnection for Maurice Bernard, whose authenticity continues to inspire both his peers and his audience. Through his friendships with Jonathan Jackson and Steve Burton, he exemplifies the power of community and the importance of leaning on others in times of need. While Port Charles mourns the loss of Sam McCall, the week brings an unexpected twist of fate. Lulu Spencer, who has been in a coma for 4 years, wakes up, marking a miraculous turn of events. This moment of hope coincides with the solemn day of Sam's funeral, creating a juxtaposition of life and death that shakes the town. Lulu, the recipient of part of Sam's liver, regains consciousness at General Hospital. Her mother, Laura Collins, who has stood vigil by her side for years, finally sees her desperate prayers answered. Laura's fierce determination for her daughter's recovery has been unwavering, and her emotional demand, "Wake up, Lulu," becomes a powerful moment of vindication. However, with most of the town attending Sam's funeral, will Lulu awaken to an empty room or the comforting presence of her mother? Sam's funeral, a community united in grief. On Tuesday, November 19th, Sam McCall's friends and family gather to say their final goodbyes. The day is filled with raw emotion as Alexis Davis leans heavily on her remaining daughters, Christina Corinthos Davis and Molly Lansing Davis, for support. The loss of Sam has left a void in their lives, and the funeral becomes a moment for the family to rally together in their shared grief. Elsewhere, Lucas Jones faces harsh criticism from Sam's son, Danny Morgan. Danny, overwhelmed with anger and sorrow, lashes out at Lucas, blaming him for the loss of his mother. The confrontation adds a layer of tension to an already emotional day, highlighting the different ways individuals cope with loss. Meanwhile, Lucas finds an unlikely ally in Ava Jerome, his aunt by birth, as they connect over shared experiences and find common ground. Dante Falconeri and Cody Bell, a quiet reflection. As the funeral approaches, Dante Falconeri opens up to his old friend, Cody Bell. Struggling to process the loss of Sam, Dante seeks solace in their conversation, reflecting on the importance of cherishing the time we have with loved ones. Cody's presence offers a quiet but steady source of comfort, allowing Dante to gather the strength needed to face the day. The moment between the two friends underscores the value of connection during times of grief. Their conversation also serves as a reminder that while saying goodbye is never easy, shared memories and bonds can help carry us through. Rick Lansing and Alexis Davis, old tensions resurface. Meanwhile, Rick Lansing and Alexis Davis find themselves embroiled in a heated confrontation. As Alexis prepares for Sam's funeral, tensions between the two reignite, revealing unresolved conflicts from their past. Their argument serves as a reminder of the complicated history between these characters and the ways grief can reopen old wounds. Amid the chaos, Alexis' focus remains on her daughters, Christina and Molly, who have stepped up to support her during this difficult time. Their unwavering presence serves as a testament to the strength of familial bonds, even in the face of loss. Lucky Spencer, a life-changing offer. Lucky Spencer, still grappling with his place in Port Charles, receives an unexpected offer that could alter his future. A friend of Sonny Corinthos tracks him down at Bobby's, presenting Lucky with an opportunity that forces him to reconsider his plans to leave town. This moment becomes a turning point for Lucky, who has long struggled with his past and the decisions that brought him to this juncture. The offer not only challenges him to stay but also suggests that his presence in Port Charles may be more significant than he realizes. T.J. Ashford and Molly Lansing Davis, a bridge rebuilt. In the midst of these emotional events, T.J. Ashford takes a step toward mending his strained relationship with Molly Lansing Davis. Their distance has weighed heavily on both of them, and TJ's efforts to support Molly during this difficult time mark the beginning of their reconciliation. Their shared grief over Sam's death becomes a catalyst for reconnecting, as they realize the importance of leaning on each other. This storyline adds a layer of hope, showing that even in the darkest moments, relationships can heal and grow stronger.